Everybody talks about that fateful day the Horde arrived on Legacy SMP. No one really knew where they had come from or why they were here. What did they want? It started with a single structure, but where there is one orc, there will always be many more to follow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on the Legacy SMP server. The sun is rising above the trees. We are at the site of our fantasy build. I'm really excited about this one. This one is going to be a labour of love over a few weeks, I think, because I've got big plans for it. But we've got a few things that we need to do first. I mean, first off, looking around, I didn't really think this one through. I need to do a little bit of terraform before I can do any building, definitely. Means I've got to go and get a load of resources, because in my chest, look, I've got that and I've got that, and frankly I don't think that's going to cut it. So I've got to go and make a load of stuff. I need to go and make some red nether brick. Quite excited about doing that. Well, that's going to take some grind. I need to go and get lots of oak. I need to go and get stone. It's not a particularly complex build, but it's complex enough for me to have to go and get stuff. I also need to know whether or not my stash of bone blocks is going to be enough. I've got a feeling Logical Geek Boy might come in handy with this one. So I want to go through the portal that we've got in this village. I'm not sure if I've gone through, not sure if I've gone through this one before. I almost fell down that. Oh, did you see that? But I might have done, and I want to see where it comes out. Eventually, we're going to do an Orcish portal actually in the settlement itself that will come straight out onto the nether roof, I hope. If I get that bit right, anyway, we'll give it a go. And this one comes out there. Why have we got a big out on top of that one? Not a Scooby-Doo. But let's follow this along, because I'm assuming this is going to take me back to base. Yes-ish. Right, yeah, that's where we want to go. Okay, that's not too far away, which means that probably the Orc portal will be just a little bit further on. I can actually do something quite funky on the nether side as well for that Orcish portal too. I quite look forward to that. But let's come back into town, because I want to come and get the stuff that I need to go, well, to go and grab stuff basically. But I also want to make sure that we have got plenty of that red nether brick. That's going to be a resource that we need. Oh, Python is still holding the key on that one, at least at the moment. Let's see what happens by the end of the episode, shall we? Maybe someone else would have taken it. We can see. I'm now a little bit lost. Oh no, I know where I am. It's all right, don't panic. I can get myself over. I've not seen a single wandering trader for ages. Not for ages. I've given up on that competition, by the way. The hunting on the wandering trader. Frankly, I've got something ridiculous like one llama head. Nothing more, one llama head. People are all over this. They've got like 40 heads, 50 heads. I'm not even in the running, but at least I got one diamond back from Solidarity's mission. So it only cost me 8 diamonds to play. I've had worse. I've not got nearly enough nether bricks here to be able to do what I want to do. So I'm just going to make up 64. I need more. I'm going to need loads more. I might have to go to the nether, for goodness sake. I wasn't planning that. Oh well. Well, we'll have to keep. I need more. Have I got no more nether wart as well? Oh, I've got to keep growing this stuff. This stuff is going from... Come on, grow. Hurry up. Hurry up. Whilst I'm waiting for these fellas to smelt up so as I can make even more, and for this lot down here to grow again, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this stuff. Have you seen what I've been doing? Have you seen? Look, all my stuff's it's starting to go away. This is called spring cleaning, people. I've got books and riches up here. I've got storage and craft in here, which is where I'm putting stuff that is excess and all that. And down here, I've just got this stuff here, which I'm going to go and restock the nether shop with. And then that, too, is also gone. That's amazing. Right, so I'm just going to get myself over to the nether shop because... Where's my things? Because I want to get myself fully stocked there. That seems to be a relatively successful shop, and I don't want to miss any opportunities to fill up my riches chest. Right, so that's all that lot restocked, and we'll pop back and we'll see at the end of the episode whether or not we've actually flogged out, which would be quite nice. Hopefully we flogged a fair old amount. Now I need to get back, get my stuff. I do hate going through the nether, but I'm going to run out of No, it's all right, I've got plenty of them. I do hate going through the nether. I like to fly. I'm just funny like that. What can I tell you? And I can re-bop my elytra as a result of all of that smelting that I've been doing of all of those netherracks. So it should be fine. It's all going to come together. And then we're going to get ourselves right over to the fantasy zone because we've got a serious build to do today. This is getting a bit more expandy as well. This is a bit of a labour of love. Talk about labour of loves over in the Orcish village. This takes some time, and because I've not got it automated, it's in one, then in another, then in another. But that's all right. I don't mind that because I've got more control, and I don't mind having control. So we are very nearly there, I think. Let's get myself my shulkers out of here, and I'm going to put them in here. And that way, when I place my ender chest down over at the site, I've got all the stuff in there, and if I die, then I don't lose them. It makes perfect logic. What I do need to do, however, is I need to go and buy myself some iron. I am so short on iron at the moment. Just come up here and show you what I've done. So in my riches chest, I've got 3 blocks of iron and 9 iron ingots and a few nuggets. It's appalling. Appalling. Do you like this, by the way? Look, I've got it all set up. There's almost nothing down here now. Almost nothing, because down here, yay, everything is all sorted out. I've actually got a chest, a double chest for doors. There's 1 door in it. Talk about rubbish space, but there you go. But never mind. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Right, I'm going to get myself over to the shopping district because I need to go and buy myself some iron and probably a few other bits and pieces as well. Because, well, I'm a bit short. I've got more rockets, haven't I? Now, why would I ever go and mine iron again? 16 iron blocks for a diamond. I mean, that's superb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. I'm going to buy a whole stack of iron blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Sean Bits. You may be the richest person on the server at the moment, but I'm going to catch you up without a doubt. Anyway, should we get over to the site? Because I'm really excited about doing this. Daft hatted portal. It's not too hard to find. Thank goodness for that. I get so confused. Our nether area is not properly sorted out because obviously with the nether update coming along so fairly soon, it's kind of pointless putting loads and loads of effort into it because we will update this nether, but not the rest of it. It won't be the end of the season 1. We'll just update the nether and start again. You poor fella. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Not bothered. I'm going to come over to my site because we have a few things to do before we start this building, and I've got in my head what it is I want to do. We're not going to utterly freestyle it because I've done a little bit of planning, but it's not that much planning. I've got to sort out some serious terraforming, however, first because, well, frankly, the site of it at the moment is awful. And terraforming is life. I've lost me. Where's my site? Is it over there? Is that it over there? I think it's in this direction. It's going to be a lot easier to see when there's a massive orc temple jumping up into the sky, isn't it? I got myself sorted with my little camp here. It's probably going to be in my way, which is what I've realised, but that's all good. I don't mind that. I need to get some terraforming done. We've got plenty of dirt in here and in here, so let's just get these bits out now. For me, is that another one in there? I might as well use it, right? None of these are coarse, are they? Oh, they are coarse. All right, I don't want to use coarse dirt. Coarse dirt, coarse dirt, coarse dirt, dirt, coarse dirt, coarse dirt, coarse dirt. Right, so I've got those dirts. I'm pretty sure yeah, there we are. I knew I had some. Right, so I'm going to be doing a bit of terraforming first, making sure that the area is appropriate for, well, for what I want to do, which means digging stuff out and also filling stuff in. And once I've done a little bit of that, we should be good to go. I've already had a little sleep here, so we are set. I am going to need to make myself some lanterns. So if I change all of those into... Oh, no, not all of them. That would be terrible. Get rid of those. Hang on. Why did I do that? That was a really silly thing to do. I didn't want all of them to be. There we go. If I get those back, and then I can turn those into ingots. That didn't work either. I'm really rubbish at this, aren't I? Right, so if I pop that like that, get that all the way around like that, get those lanterns, get that all the way around like that, get those lanterns, pick those bits up. Still not got enough stuff, so go back in there. This is not organised, Avomance. In fact, this is what... No, they're not ingots. You foolish man. Oh, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm getting all confused because I'm concentrating on terraforming at the same time. forgot how much of a pain in the bottom it is to terraform when you've got to place more than you've got to dig out. This was a very placey dirty thing rather than a dig outy then placey dirty thing. As a result, I've had to dig out a lot more than I thought. I didn't bring nearly enough dirt, but it's all right. I've just about, I think now, got enough space. If I turn around here, see, I've moved my stuff to the side, and I reckon I've got enough space here to be able to do the build that I want to do now, which is just as well, otherwise I would have been terribly sad. So what I want to do, I need to decide which way are we going to face this fella. So this fella is going to be facing, I think, the village, which means I want to be coming over here, and I may need to do some more terraforming if I've not overlapped it correctly. Actually, I want to come to this side because I can't terraform in that direction very easily. A lot of these oxides are going to be in my way. So if I take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, not that fella there, like that, take that out, 5, and then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 6. Is that going to be big enough? Yes, I think it will. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why is that not lined up? Why is that not? Oh, because I've not done that right, that's why. Right, so let's take these out, because obviously I've got to do it more than once, just to show you again how to do it properly. This is about demonstration, and was entirely deliberate that I put those in the wrong place, for goodness sake. Right, so if I get those there, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, bye bye Daisy, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be in a straight line. Thank goodness for that. I was about to cry. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm leaving that gap there of 3. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're back where we were. So that is going to be the size of the bower that I'm going to be doing first. This is my first fella, and I think size wise it is about right. So I guess it's time to crack on with it. And the first Orc outpost is complete. The Horde have landed in Legacy SMP. It's not quite as big as the one that I wanted to do in my mind, but the amount of terraforming that was required to do the larger one just wasn't time to do in this episode. I will, however, be doing it in a future episode. It is not too shabby though. We've got a reasonable space that it's covering over. There are going to be some smaller ones, there are going to be some larger ones, and we're also going to do some other different shapes and some towers and things like that that you would expect to see in an Orc settlement. So I'm quite pleased. Lots of bones and stuff like that. We're going to be changing the entire floor. It's going to be taking up a fairly significant amount of space, I think, and we're going to cross over that river as well and take up the other side too. Inside we have got the obligatory fire pit. This is, after all, probably a community structure, this one. Places for them to sit with these stripped dark oak logs, some storage, stuff for them to smelt up the iron that they find and more likely nick from their raids. And all in all, I think it came out pretty well. I'm very excited to get this settlement done. I've got to be honest, it's going to be a lot of fun. Never really built in this style before at all, so it's going to be quite challenging. But I'm looking forward to doing more than 12, 15 types of house and structure, and perhaps we'll get some turrets in there as well, and we'll make it into an actual village settlement. I think it'll be like something out of World of Warcraft when I have finished. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I will keep on making. Also, if you've not done already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club. I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.